Welcome to Senior Moments, the podcast where we talk about all things senior, the good, the bad, and the utterly ridiculous. Today we have Annie Boyce with Common Ground Senior Services with us.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, I'm so happy to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Quickly, you have a fundraiser coming up Saturday, right?
Saturday, yes, the 22nd.
Okay.
And it's at Greenhorn Creek Resort in Angels Camp.
Okay.
It's called Summer Lovin'.
Ooh, that
And-
sounds like fun.
Oh, it's going to be fun. We have music. We're going back to the music from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever. But, yeah, so it's a fundraiser for Meals on Wheels
Okay.
and Silver Streak Transport.
Okay.
So come out if you guys are not busy Saturday. I know it's going to be hot. Greenhorn will have misters on, but come out and enjoy some good food and help out our seniors. It's a great cause.
Okay. What time on Saturday?
Saturday starts at 5 o'clock, so it's going to be 5 to 8.
Okay. And there'll be music playing the whole time?
There will be music playing. We're going to have live auction items, silent auction items, and raffle. And the food is going to be fabulous.
Okay.
It's going to be like barbecue chicken, cool summer stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's really going to be nice. So we're excited about it. It's our second one there, and they're so gracious. They're wonderful to work with.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
And did I see something about a bocce ball tournament?
Yes, it's not going to be quite a bocce ball tournament.
Okay.
It's going to be a bocce challenge.
Ah,
Yes, so whoever gets, I don't play bocce, so I don't know. So
Okay.
whoever gets the ball closest, I guess, to that middle guy,
okay.
yeah. So, people are very competitive. They want to get, whoever it is wants to get closest to that ball. So it's going to be just a really good, fun event.
Okay, that sounds great.
Yes.
So now that we've told people they need to come and give you money, let's talk about why they need to give you money.
Oh, okay. Well, we cover Meals on Wheels
Okay.
in Calaveras County. Have been for, oh my gosh, we started back in 2000.
Okay.
So primarily now it's just Calaveras County. We have just this past fiscal that just ended, we've served almost 43,000 meals
Oh, my goodness.
to over 311 clients.
Nice.
And a lot of our clients, they're homebound, they're isolated. Majority of our clients that I'm seeing with the newest coming in are 80s and up.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, the need is so great there, and they live alone.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely a food insecurity there with the cost of groceries nowadays, the cost of medicine, just the cost to survive right now is overwhelming to our seniors.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, yeah. And then we also have the Silver Streak program, which is our transportation program. It is for non-emergency medical transports. But we do cover 3 counties,
Okay.
which is Amador, Calaveras, and Tuolumne. And again, the need on that one. It is great. I mean, that is a really, really super busy program. So, and this is what this fundraiser is all about.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then as far as the transportation, you're going all the way to Mather to go to the Veterans Hospital, correct?
We do. We have a special program for our vets.
Okay.
Okay, with our transportation program, under the Older Americans Act, it's 60 and over.
All right.
Okay, we do also have a program through Logisticare,
Okay.
which is Medi.
All right.
And we can take you almost anywhere. And there's really no age as long as you're Medi and fall into their scope of we do cover that as well.
Okay, so why don't you explain to people what Medi means?
Oh, Medi is Medi-Cal and Medicare.
Okay.
Okay, and there really isn't an age for Medi. It could go from, depending again on the disability of the person.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what that's about, the Medi. So they literally can go anywhere. With our program for 60 and over under the Older Americans Act, you need to be 60 and over. We do not do outside county transports. Now we do for Amador to Calaveras to Tuolumne.
Okay.
We don't transport out of county from Tuolumne because it's so big.
Right.
But we will take clients from Amador Calaveras to Amador Calaveras or Tuolumne County.
Okay, so if I live in McCullum Hill and I need to go to the hospital in Sonora, Adventist Health.
Yes.
I just lost the name and then it came swinging back. Adventist Health, I could call you?
Absolutely.
And how far in advance do I have to call you?
Well, it's a very, very busy program, so at least 10 days.
Okay.
But there could be cancellations or whatnot, and emergencies do come up or last-minute appointments. Call the office anyway.
Okay.
You know, they might be able to put you in there. And again, it depends on the needs. We really do try to accommodate these doctor's appointments because we know that it takes a long time to schedule them,
Sure.
for one thing.
Absolutely.
And then emergency do come up.
Right.
You know, where you need to go see your doctor right away or something. And so just call our office.
Okay.
And it's right here in San Andreas.
All right. What's that phone number?
It is 209-498-2246.
Okay, once again, slower.
Slowly, okay, 209-498-2246.
Perfect. Now,
Okay.
someone like myself, I could write that
You can
down.
write that down
Absolutely.
And then for
Absolutely.
Meals on Wheels,
Okay.
it's 209 oh my gosh, 223
Okay.
3015. We only cover Calaveras County. We did at one time cover Amador County, but we don't anymore. The senior center has taken over the
Okay.
Meals on Wheels there.
That was a lot. That was really stretching out quite a bit over
It
two
was.
counties. That's
It really was. But I can tell you, when the inception of Common Ground, when we were covering both counties, last year, we actually delivered over 1 million meals.
Oh my goodness.
I know,
that is
that's what I said. It's
amazing.
just like, I share that because that really, those are amazing numbers.
That is, absolutely.
So, so we're just trying to, again, keep it going, you know, service our clients, give them the best possible information and resources. And, you know, reach out to us if you need resources. Reach out to Area 12 Agency on Aging. Call us for just, it could be, there's nothing too minor, there's nothing too minute.
Okay.
Okay, any questions or concerns that you have, call us, so we will direct you to the
Okay.
right set resources, or we're there to help you. We're here to advocate on your behalf.
Well, that's really good to
Okay.
know.
Yes.
And I do have to let you know, I participated in Health Needs Forum, focus group. It was a focus group. They wanted to know what we felt the health needs in Calaveras were, or the needs that were unmet needs,
Right.
what we're lacking here in the
Right.
county. And I have to say that Common Ground came up, and I heard absolutely wonderful things about Common Ground.
Excellent.
And it came up in the context that one gentleman in the focus group had, I don't know what his medical transport, the name of the company is, so I can't tell you that. All I can tell you is whatever company that he was trying to access, they no-showed so many times that he couldn't get his prescription drugs because he's on oxycodone because he
Oh, no.
had a really bad accident and his leg is all messed up and he's in constant pain. So he's on oxycodone. He has to see the doctor every 3 months because of being on the oxy. And since he never got his appointments, he couldn't get his medication, ended up going to the street to get medication,
Oh,
ended up getting incarcerated. He's out now and he's doing fine, and you know, he's doing all the things that he needs to do to get his life where it needs to be. So the moral of the story is Common Ground could have solved, you know, all those issues. That's how it came up, because the lady right next to him said, well, you know, I use Common Ground and they have never ever missed an appointment. They've never missed coming to pick me up for one of my doctor's appointments. So it was really a very wonderful testimony
Oh,
for
that's just
the
wonderful.
Silver
That's
Streak.
so good to hear. 100%. But I gotta we give a shout out to our director and the people that I work around with, or the I call them my teammates, or
Sure.
yeah, they're very compassionate people, and that's one thing having to be working with our seniors. You gotta have the heart.
Oh,
You need to understand
absolutely.
compassion is. It's like if you don't have compassion, you don't need to be here because that is really part of, I feel, is required of our jobs because we need to be able to understand. Everybody's situation is different.
Absolutely.
Everybody's situation is different. So, we want to be there for them. A lot of our seniors do not have families, or they have families, but their families are too busy. And they say that, oh, I don't want to bother my family.
Right.
Yeah, which is kind of like really, really sad. So they count on us. So we do look at our seniors as part of our family. And I think that's why we go, I don't want to say over and beyond because it's what we do and it's what we enjoy doing.
Right.
But we are there, to advocate, like I said, advocate on your behalf, give you resources, whatever it takes, we will be there for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, do you have to pay for the rides on Silver Streak?
Our program, both Meals on Wheels and Silver Streak, is all donation based.
Okay.
It's whatever the client can afford to donate. We do have a kind of list of, from here to there is this and that, but
Right.
yeah, and that's not, with our Meals on Wheels program, it's suggested donation is a $4 contribution, but our clients can't, $4 contribution per meal,
Sure.
but they're not able to do that. So I would say a good percentage of our clients in both Meals on Wheels and the Silver Streak program cannot afford to donate.
And that's
And this is why we do the fundraiser, and the director, Kathy Topa, writes the grants.
absolutely.
Because there are resources out there for us too to help our seniors. So,
And that $4 reimbursement, even if you can't afford it, the fact that it's still $4, that's
Yes.
amazing. 'Cause
Yes.
That's been $4 for
forever,
ever.
yes,
Yes. Yes.
forever,
So that's absolutely amazing.
yes. So,
Do you
Yeah.
know what you anticipate, how much money you have to fundraise so you can continue to serve at the level you're serving at?
that's going to be a question too, because I really try not to get involved in the finances.
Okay, I'm sorry. We'll
But again, every penny counts.
oh, absolutely.
Okay, and we appreciate every penny, every sponsors, every grant that we get, every penny counts. And it all goes to Calaveras County and our programs for our seniors.
That is amazing. So at one
Yes.
time, you were going to try to do some, like, social type of things with Silver Streak. Has that kind of not been feasible? What's going on with that?
Well, now if you do want to rent our bus or
Uh-huh.
that is available.
Oh, that's
Just
interesting.
absolutely. We did the parade
Okay.
where we were able to trans people from Wendell's to downtown Mokel. I know it's being used for a funeral. Transporting and stuff. Social activities right now, would love to do it.
Okay.
I just don't have the time right now to do that. But social groups out there, clubs and whatever, if you need to, we do have a 12 passenger van or 12 occupant passenger van that we do rent.
Oh, I did not know
Okay,
that.
yes,
That's
we do.
amazing.
We do. So all you have to do is just call the transportation office
Okay.
and talk to them about it. They would, I'm sure, able to accommodate. Would love to do, like I said, social activities. So we did that at one time. Just not able at this point to do it because we're all so busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about people. Are the drivers volunteer or are they paid employees?
Excuse me. All of our Silver Street drivers are paid employees.
Oh, that's
Maybe
amazing.
except for a couple. There's
Okay.
there's probably one or two. I think it's probably one of them, and that's one of my Meals on Wheels driver who is a volunteer is also a volunteer with Silver Street. Mind you, Doc Wilkerson is 81 years old.
Oh my
I
goodness.
can say that. But he's been with Meals on Wheels for over 10 years with me. Very reliable, covers 3 routes. He loves what he does for our seniors.
That is amazing.
It's amazing.
How does he manage to cover 3 routes?
He loves the seniors. He
Okay.
loves the seniors. And one thing about the drivers or the Meals on Wheels drivers is they get to know their clients. So they're not just clients anymore.
Right.
They're family. And if they're not on the route, they'll come and go, okay, Annie, what's going on here? Why isn't this client on the list?
Oh, that's good
Yeah,
to know.
absolutely. And, well, it's because they just took this week off.
Okay.
Or, that kind of stuff. But, yes, we have, as far as I know, with transportation, probably there's 1 or 2
Okay.
volunteer drivers. I know my mind's going. And then with Meals on Wheels, I have 1. And then one of us, the other Meals on Wheels driver has been with us for, I don't know, 20 years.
That is amazing. That's really
It
lovely.
really is. It really is. And with transportation, we also, we take dialysis clients.
That's what I was going to ask you. So the dialysis, is that in Lodi?
We
Or
do both.
Okay.
We do Lodi or Sonora.
Okay.
And that's quite a commitment because that's 3 days a week. And that's, their treatment is anywhere from 3 to 4 to 5 hours.
And what happens to the driver then during that 4 or 5 hours while the person's having their dialysis?
Having their
done?
dialysis. Transportation tries to schedule other things in between that.
Okay.
As far as Lodi, it's so far.
Right.
So the driver just basically just hangs around.
Hope you
It
have a
just-
good book.
Yeah. Oh, I have a driver that does it. He loves to go to Costco.
Oh, okay, that's great.
There you go.
Yeah.
Go to Costco.
Hey, I can wander
If
around
that works,
Costco
yeah.
for 3 or 4
Yeah.
hours.
Oh, he comes home. He goes, Annie, I filled up the van with stuff with all kinds of spam and toilet paper and all this kind of stuff. I go, oh my gosh, you're amazing.
That's funny.
So yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
And I imagine that, as with assisted living, your drivers get close to their clients and then they go and die on them. That's just got to be devastating. You build these relationships, you've known this person for, 5, 10 years, and then they die.
Oh,
just
Susan,
gotta
let
be
me
so
tell you
hard.
how many phone calls I've had, and this one just happened not too long ago, and he called me, and he was in tears. He was crying like a baby. He goes, Annie, I don't know, and I said, okay, do you need me to take over the route? Do you
Right.
need to go home and call me? He goes, no, because he just had to talk to somebody.
Sure.
And it truly did affect him,
Mhm.
for a few days. The same thing with me.
Absolutely.
Because I talk to a lot of these clients on a daily basis. And when I hear, you do get close to them. And when you hear that happens, your heart breaks. It just puts a damper on your whole day.
Oh, absolutely.
And it is really quite devastating because we do get close. And we've had clients out there, especially on the Meals on Wheels program, that have been on the Meals on program for at least 15 years plus.
Oh, that is like quite a statement, actually.
Yes.
That's amazing.
For at least 15 years, and you do get attached to them, very much so.
Yeah,
So it's hard.
it is very
Yeah,
hard.
it's very hard. Yeah, like I said, you should know of assisted living, that
Yeah.
it is. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you've done over 1 million meals. Do you have any idea how many miles you've driven with the Silver Street program?
Oh, a lot.
A lot. Probably
Well,
1 million miles too.
I was going
huh?
to say at least, but think about geographically, we're so rural.
Exactly.
Okay, it Doug said to me one time, he goes, Annie, of course you're going to put a new one on. Let's just say I will put them on a copper.
Sure.
And instead of being the front end of copper, it's way out yonder, where you're going to drive like, 10 miles just to get to that person's place.
Sure.
But we cover every end. I mean, all the way up to Dorrington, into Wallace.
Okay.
Copper, as far out as Copper is, we need to go. Angels. So yeah, we cover every ground
Yeah,
of,
that's a lot of,
West Point all the way up there.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of miles that is, as I said, our poor vehicles. I could go, oh my gosh, and then some of the roads are so rugged and not paved to a lot of them. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, I would say well over 1,000,000 miles. If not, I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you. Just me going out and outreach. I know my driver's of deck. He covers, I think, maybe on one route. Let's just say, not even round trip, just one. Well, I would say round trip, maybe about 15 miles just on one route.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and that's once a week, daily or once a week on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty vast.
So that's what I was going to ask you is, now if I sign up for Meals on Wheels, I re-up every week, or do I say I want it for a month, or how does somebody then take the week off or whatever?
Oh, they just have to call us.
Okay.
Well, we will have you on a schedule. If family members coming out, or you have a doctor's appointment. If you have a doctor's appointment, we'll find ways to get you your meals.
Okay.
We don't want you to go without your meals. But yeah, if you want to go off for a week, just call us.
All right.
And we'll take you off for that week. If you have family coming in and they're going to take you, or you're going to go visit family, just call us. We'll just put your Meals on Wheels on hold till you get back, and then call us when you get back.
Okay.
And then we'll put you right back on.
So what's the process? So if I call you and ask you to be put on your Meals on Wheels as one of your clients, what happens after I make that phone call?
Okay. There's a little form that we have to fill.
Okay.
It takes about, 10, 15 minutes.
All right.
Okay. So we just ask you about your activities of daily living. Again, these are all information that we're asking to help you and to guide you, to give you resources.
Sure.
So, basically, can you feed yourself? Can you bathe yourself? Do you drive? Is there anyone to help you? Who cleans the house? Who does all this stuff? Okay, we do that, and then of course you're going to tell us some of your medical history and stuff, so we
Sure.
can write it down. Again, the purpose of all that is to help you, for us to help us guide you to finding other resources out there.
Okay.
Because people don't know that, Area 12 has a lot of really good programs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they have the caregiver program, they have chore, they have homemaker, they have grab bars, program that we don't have, but we can refer you
Sure.
to. And that's so essential, to the lives of our seniors, because you want to be sure that you're safe,
Absolutely.
And
I think you've touched on something else that I think is a benefit beyond the food. You've got somebody now. Are you delivering the meals? How often are you delivering them? Once a week, twice a week?
Once a week.
Okay.
In Calaveras County, and I'm hoping that, in the future, but in Calaveras County right now, it's once a week.
Okay.
So it's 5 frozen meals.
All right.
It's put together by a dietitian. Our dietitian approves it.
Okay.
Okay, so it's your protein, a starch, 2 vegetables, fruits, bread, and milk.
Okay.
So it's a component of a well-balanced meal, nutritional meal. So with the Meals on Wheels program, we have a 5-week rotation, so you're never ever going to get the same box of meals every week.
Oh, that's
You're
great.
going to get 5,
Right.
until the cycle runs out, and
Sure.
then we'll start all over.
Okay. So I had a question and it's gone.
Story
Oh,
of my
I know.
day.
I know. So what I had started to comment is that one of the additional benefits of the program is that you have somebody now that at least checking in on that person once a week. And that is a huge benefit.
Huge.
I hope that none of your drivers has ever found somebody laying there, but I imagine it's happened.
Oh, we've had, yes.
Yeah.
Not just that have fallen or,
Passed
not
away.
there.
Right.
Our drivers know their clients so well. If they don't answer the door, and we know they're always home and they don't have family member or anything like that, they live alone.
Right.
We know there's something going on. So their protocol is they would call the office.
Oh, good.
Yeah, and then I would go ahead and make the call. If I can't get a hold of the client or the emergency contact,
Uh-huh.
then I would do a welfare check with the county.
Okay.
Just to go out there and go, this is very unusual for the client. They're always home, this, and that. And plus the sheriff's department and they're so good at going out there and checking up on them. Yes, we go through a lot of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Well, that's good. That's just
Yeah.
really great to have. At
And
least, people are getting checked on once a week, and, sometimes that could make the difference between somebody living and dying.
Well, and then also what I want to touch bases on, if our drivers are usually always on time because they have a schedule,
Sure.
and the client looks forward to seeing them at this time. Let's just say they're 15 minutes late. The clients are calling in. They're not calling about their meals. They're calling to make sure that the driver is okay.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh, it is. So they have that rapport in that family. It's like, no, we're just making sure that he's okay because he's usually here at this time.
Right.
So it's wonderful. It really is. Like I said, they have this great. We're a family, and we do try. Like I said, the drivers really are amazing out there all the way around in boat programs.
Yes.
They're just amazing.
I did have a friend that delivered meals for APCA years ago.
Oh, okay.
He's since deceased, but he really enjoyed it. And you know what? It's exactly as you said. He
Yes.
knew his clients. He enjoyed visiting with them. They enjoyed visiting with him. It was really it was wonderful for both the client and the driver. I mean, it's a great thing to do. So I'm sure you always need drivers, right? So I'm going to tell people,
Absolutely.
call Annie if you have any interest in driving Meals on Wheels or Silver Streak. And who knows, if you like to go to Costco, maybe you'll do that Lodi
There you
run.
go. That's great.
Get your gas paid for,
Absolutely.
right?
That's a good one. Yeah. Absolutely. Please, call us. We really could use the help.
All
We
right.
really could use the help. So.
And of course, you're always willing to take donations.
Yes.
Where would we send a check if we wanted to send
If
one?
you want to, it will be to the Sutter Creek office.
Okay.
So it's Common Ground Senior Services, 8080 Ridge Road, Suite A, Sutter Creek 95685. Or visit our website at commongroundseniorservices.org.
It's
We
a
take
beautiful
donation
website.
online too.
Good idea.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah. And then I do have to thank you because Common Ground was generous enough to let the Alzheimer's support group over in Amador County meet at their building during COVID when we had so many restrictions, and when it got too cold to be outside. Common Ground was gracious enough to use their office, so we really
Anytime.
appreciated the fact that you helped us keep that group growing during COVID, because it was
Anytime.
a challenge.
Absolutely. It was our pleasure.
All right.
So-
Well, is there anything else we should talk about today?
No, just come out and support us. It's going to be fun, I promise you. And, I wish I could say go pick up a senior and bring it, but no, that's not even possible. But, just bring your neighbors. Just tell everybody about it. It's a great event. It's a great cause. And we truly, as a company and our seniors, truly, truly appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for coming
Pleasure
on
again is
today. It's
all
been
mine.
wonderful talking
It's
to you.
good to see you
Yeah,
again. It's been a
yeah.
while.
So, and thank you to our audience today, and I look forward to having you join us again on the next episode.